Thanks for tuning in to Neat Natural. I am so glad that I'm able to make this video today. So, I'll let you know what's been going on in my life recently. Okay, I got a little glare going on in my glass. Okay, y'all, I'm so sorry. It's like been a month since I've been on my YouTube channel. Took me a while to even learn to remember how I get on here and do a live video. So, and then I was really debating on doing this, but I missed you guys so much, and I've been seeing that I have some new subscribers. So, what's up? Thanks for tuning in. I really appreciate it. We're 5 more away from 100, but let's go ahead and get into it. So, y'all, what's been holding me up is because, as you know, I'm going to school for computer science, and it's almost like I'm a freshman because I got to, because in the previous years I have been lollygagging and stuff like that or whatever, and not only that, I wouldn't just say I've been lollygagging, but not probably taking it as serious. And then when I went back again to try to do it, I had some health issues and some sickness happen and everything like that. So I wasn't able to complete any courses. And see, when I was making a like good effort, and I was on the right boat, it just like out of nowhere sickness hit me. So then I had to go and withdraw from my classes at the last moment because I wasn't able to go to school and take my courses, you know, as expected to. So as for that, yeah, that happened. But now I would say, well, I thought I was gonna have all A's this semester. What really messed me up are those final exams and the midterms. Oh my God, I hate that they count so many points towards your overall grade. I know they have to in a sense to make sure that you're studying the material, I guess. But I feel like that kind of make the people that basically does all the work, because that's all I was focused on really, was doing all the work. And since I was doing term um full term, am I saying it right, full term or full-time classes, my goal was just not to miss out on work. On some cases I did kind of like forget. This only on maybe 2 times I forgot to turn in my work, or whatever. I forgot the deadline in my music class. Come on now, music class. Anyway, and then I had to go up there and tell her and things like that or whatever. Anyway, it worked out, but still, the midterm and the final exam killed me. But I was just so busy focused on turning the work in. That was my thing. I was like, as long as I get the work in, which from that percentage, my grade average was 98 and things like that. But when you scoring low test scores and things like that, it kind of brings your grade down. But then I said to myself, because at first I was going to go through this depression and things like that. That was going to be my ultimate goal, was to make straight A's, basically, and say, I can do this. But other than that, um, it's not so bad. I just looked at it like that. Hey, I'm just want to trying to get finished with this without bad grades. But my grade was like 1A, 1B, 2C. Okay, so what can I mean, basically, I'm just thinking, like, I have a busy schedule. I can't be so hard on myself. That's one thing I have to learn. Don't be so hard on myself. I have 3 kids, and also 2, I have a significant other, and plus 2, I have myself. So, and 2, I started working out and things like that. So I can't focus too much of my attention on school. And how can I? There's so much stuff going on, like my kids and stuff. I don't want to feel like I'm ignoring them. So, anyways, it happened. So, and I'm just so glad this semester is over, but school will be starting back on the 22nd, first day of school, and I have to be registered by the 16th. So, anyways, I have to do it again, so I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried. But this time, I would say your girl is going on campus. Ain't none of that because I was so. And plus, too, there's another thing too, y'all. It's almost as if I had to choose which would be better for me, and I don't like choosing because I enjoy YouTube. Let's get it real. I know, um, my boo, he tells me, and this is not going against what I do or nothing like that, but he tells me, let's keep it real. He tells me that which one is paying me and which one basically which one is priority right now. I can't be stuck on a computer on YouTube when knowing I have to do schoolwork. And that's another thing too. I love YouTube. I can spend hours editing a video. I can spend hours like going over the same thing, like again, doing different takes and things like that, because I genuinely love it, like many others that's on YouTube or whatever, because I just enjoy it. I could be myself. I could, like, basically it's like working for yourself. It's like broadcasting yourself. You don't need anyone's permission. You don't have to feel accepted by anyone and beg them to be on their channel. Make your own darn channel. Okay. But anyway, I hate for it to be lengthy, but I just feel like you guys are a friend that I haven't talked to in so long, and here I am. We're trying to chat, and we're trying to basically get everything what has been happening in our lives within that short period of time. And that's basically what's happening now, because now it's 1:15. My kids get off at 3, and I have to get on to watching my show, cleaning up house, doing that other stuff. But okay, going on to working out. So I'll tell you, when I first started working out and things like that, I was just back getting into the swing of things. And I would say that at first, well, before working out again, I was doing P90X and things like that, and then I got out of my routine. Then I had to start back again, which is, I feel like it's hard when you are trying to get back to some place that you're familiar with. Like I had to, like, I don't know, it just feel like you all new and everything. But anyway, and then plus two, it's like a mind thing. You feel like, oh my God, I can't believe I let myself get this, let myself go. I can't believe basically, I can't believe I let myself go. That's my thing. And then I was just like, oh, look at me. It just puts you into reality of how your body, like you always staring at your body and you like, oh my God, look at my stomach and da da da. You basically pointing out the things you don't like about your body, which is bad. And then now it's a different perspective for me, because I think now it's been like a month since I've been working out. Probably a month and 2 weeks, I would say. And now I feel myself like my longevity, my stamina, I mean, I can go longer now. I don't get as winded as I used to get now. From working out Monday through Friday, I do Zumba, and then I do Pirate Half. I was telling you on the video with Roxy that we jump from machine to machine, or whatever she has us do. We do that for 30 seconds or a minute. And then we jump to the next one, and it's intense. And we do like 3 reps of each one of those. It's just like a full circle. We'll hit all of those, and then she'll call us a break. Then we do it all again. It's basically doing everything with 10 seconds in between to get to where you need to get to, and before she starts to watch again. And then when you finish that one cycle or one time around, she give you like a little bit longer to rest, like a minute or whatever, and then you get back on it, you do another one, you get back on and do another. My thing was that always killed me was jumping. I hated jumping. The jump rope is fine, but the box jumps, oh my God. So now I start off with the box jump, and let me tell you, today I felt like I was on fire, not like hurting anything, but I just felt like I was determined. I was just like on box jumps, jumping to pull up, okay, getting on the bike, okay, do push ups, okay, do stepping up, step ups or whatever. Okay, now we're doing side to side where you touching your ankles. Okay, and now we're doing like you're skiing or whatever, you know, you're doing that. And then you're doing lunges, and then it's back to box jumps. I felt like, okay, I was determined. Once I put my music in my ear and I got a rhythm, I'm just like, let's go. I'm ready. And I felt really good because all the other women around me too, they noticed it, and I just like, oh, thank you. I just felt so good to be there. And now my legs don't get as sore as it did the first couple of times. Now, the first couple of times when I went to that part, have looked like it didn't hit me to 3 days after, and it took me a while. I felt like my body was so sore, like I was creeping around the house, and I was just like, oh. And then my boo, he rubbed me down with some icy hot, which I will tell you, it worked wonders. So if your muscles are feeling like achy and things like that, get you some icy hot, honey, because that is the shiznick, okay? And I took me some pain medicine, and you know what? Within the next morning, I was able to get up and walk around. But before then, like I said, I was sliding, I was tiptoeing, I was scooting around the house in my bedroom shoes. I mean, dragging. I was just like, oh, getting up and down. Oh. So I told you about working out. I told you about school. Oh, another thing too, I love poetry. That's probably something you don't know about me, but I love doing poetry. And my brother had featured me on one of his songs. You should check him out on YouTube. He's a YouTube partner as well. He is on YouTube as Chi World 1234. Go check him out. Check out his songs. He recently released a song called XBF. And basically, when you hear the song, you'll be able to relate if you ever had a breakup or been in a relationship. So you'll really enjoy the song. And guess who's featured at the end? I think I already said that. But anyway, it is me. I got my poem at the end. Y'all tell me what you think. Comment on there. Let me know. Go to his channel. Subscribe to him. I'm pretty sure that you enjoy his music. And I'm not saying that because he's my brother. I'm saying that because I genuinely enjoy his music, and I'm just like in awe of his talent. So y'all go over there and check him out and let me know what you think. Come back here. Let me know what you think of my poem. And then for upcoming, spoilers, I am going to revamp I had a poetry channel. But before I give you the info to that, I'm going to have to revamp it, and then I'm re-recording that material so that way I can put a video to it. And then I'm going to show you guys, I'll show you guys my work, which I'm so proud about. And I don't know if I told you that before, but my first passion and that will always be, I don't know why my tongue is tied, but anyway, it's poetry. I love poetry, and oh my God, I feel like that is one thing that I just feel like I just really was meant to do, was do poetry. And I just feel like I belong in that genre or whatever. I just feel like that is something I definitely know and have confidence that I was meant to do. Aside from that, my girls have had a dance recital. They do ballet. I'm so happy for them, and they did a wonderful job. And I was shocked that they got on stage and they did their thing. I mean, at first they act so shy, and I was just thinking that practice they did okay, but I was just thinking on show they're gonna freeze up, they're gonna cry or something, but they did awesome. They did an awesome job. And what's another thing I was gonna say? Oh yeah, and then I had to do a party for my little girl, which it was kind of I was kind of debating. At first, she was going to have a carnival birthday party, but I believe stuff like that, I really want to go all out for it, but I want it to be more like properly planned. So I'm gonna wait till next year, and I'm already have me a list and things like that, and just be more organized. Which is another thing I'm doing. I know I'm ranting about all this stuff that you probably don't care about, but this is what's been going on with me. So for those people who are parents and those people who are like almost like in between stay-at-home mom and you doing all this other stuff, you know where I'm coming from. So the other thing that I've been trying to get together is my home. You know, I want to be on top of my game like I was before I moved into a bigger home. As far as my apartment, I mean, I was so dead on with my apartment. Let me tell you, I was so organized. I knew what everything was. Like everything had a home. My meal plan was set out. I even had like curriculum for my kids during the summertime. I had things for them to do. Like their schedule was on the refrigerator. They had um, what they had, their chores. I gave them treats for the things they did. Now I can't keep up with any of that stuff. I don't know like what half my stuff is. I don't know where to put anything. Like I'm just all discombobulated with all this stuff. So yeah, I'm just praying. Y'all pray for me. Y'all pray that I get all this stuff together because that is my goal. My goal is to be fit, eat healthy, be on task, get my children on task, help them do my YouTube, do my school, satisfy my man, even though he's not last, but anyway. And you know, just stay spiritually connected to God and things like that and keep my family connected to God. So basically, and I know that's a lot of stuff, but that is my goal, y'all. Come on, that's my goal. But anyway, the other thing that I was so excited to tell you guys, I'm starting a garden. Oh my God. I never uh I never knew how satisfying gardening could be. So we've been getting my backyard situated and things like that. Um I bought the kids a trampoline this year, and that's one thing I'm shocked about. And I let them go outside and play in the backyard. Like, come on, that's not me. It's like I'm evolving. You know, I've always been terrified to let my kids go outside, and I mean, they don't see the light of day, not unless I'm out there or whatever. But it's now it seems like I'm able to relax a little bit more. And back to the backyard. My backyard has been you know, just weeds and everything, just like a whole bunch of stuff happening with it. And we bought a lawnmower because usually, you know, I was single then, so I had to actually beg people. And one time I tried to cut my grass with a manual lawnmower, which took all freaking day because, um, for one, it's hard work, especially when you're pushing something that doesn't run off gas or electricity, and you just using your own um elbow grease or your own strength, basically. So yeah, so we bought our own lawnmower. It's just a lot of stuff been happening. Stuff that it may seem so simple to you guys, but it's just so big to me, and I'm just like, oh, I'm so excited. And another thing is, well, we didn't build one. Well, we made our own like birdhouse stand from a tree that fell in the front yard due to a storm that we had. It was almost like a tornado storm, but anyway. But you know, I was like, let's salvage this and let's make a stand out of it. But it turned really good, really well, and one day I will show you guys. So aside from that, I've got some plants growing. Let me tell you, I got some bell peppers, like some look seedlings. They're sprouting. They're probably like that tall in my what do they call it, like a greenhouse kind of thing that I bought from I want to say I bought it from Walmart. Yeah, I bought it from Walmart. It's like little pods. You stick your seeds, your desired seeds into each pod, and you water them. You put the lid on it, and you sit it outside and let it just, you know, germinate and grow. So basically, that's what we did. And I have some tomatoes going, bell pepper going. The spinach, it didn't take too well. I don't think, maybe it's not the season for it. I have one jalapeno growing, even though I grew two of them. And these are just, you know, I would say we really don't know, so we just did you know, a couple of them. We did a lot of tomatoes. Did I say onion? Onion and carrots and green beans, and he has some morning glories going. I have for some forget me nots, but they're not popping up or whatever. And something else that we got from some gardening show. I don't know what it is until it sprouts, but it's going really good. Because we only had 3 seeds, so I gave them to my kids and let them claim it. So they look forward to gardening now. And also too, I've made like my own like flower pot arrangement, like 2 of them, which holds lavender, marigold, lemongrass, and Cebronilla. Anyway, it's a mosquito plant. And I would say at first I don't think it worked because mosquitoes was like, I ain't caring about that plant. I'm still finna land on you and suck your blood. But now we don't see as much, and I don't know what's going on with that. But um, I don't know. I don't see that many mosquitoes as I used to. But a couple of nights after doing yard work and things like that, and we live like in front of this wooded area, my kids used to run in and out the house, and our house was filled with mosquitoes, and we were just eating up. I mean, oh my goodness, they still got some marks on their arm from it. So I had to get me some I mean, coda. I have to get me some cocoa butter and rub it on their skin, so so those marks will disappear, because it turned into some really bad dark marks. But other than that, and then before I go, I have one more thing. Our front lawn was destroyed because now we finally got our pipes. I don't know if I told you guys this, but we finally got our pipes all situated. What happened was with that is that um, we had some roots growing into the pipes, so they had to dig all that up. My landlord had to dig all that up, and the only thing about it, we got that fixed, but front yard is looking like a hot mess. So basically, we just had like dirt in the front yard, which we still do now. You can see it's kind of growing back, but it's still like unleveled because he didn't make a level plane or whatever. So I have some topsoil, like 10 bags of topsoil that we bought from Walmart, that I'm going to sprinkle on the top of that dirt out there, and we're going to try to level it off. And I also got some centipede seeds. We're going to sprinkle that out there and water our grass to see will that help and will it come back, because that is, we was going to go with sod at first, which was $150 a pallet. So we just decided to settle for the $40 bag and just sprinkle it out there and just see how it works. Because I had some grass seeds was that I owned previously, and I sprinkled it in some spots in the backyard, and it grew up really fast and really good. So I was just like, you know what? Let's just try the grass seeds. But I hope I didn't talk y'all guys to sleep. But I just do wish that well, you know, I do miss you guys. That's all I'm trying to say. I'm just trying to put it all out there, what I've been doing, what I have been missing you guys, and I just hope I can get all this stuff situated and be on YouTube more often, because I miss it. It's like um I would say one of my passions, what I love to do. I miss you guys. But I'm so grateful that you guys subscribe, and let me know what you think. What have you been up to? You know, let's just chat right in the comment section down below. And don't forget about going to check out my brother. That again is Chi World 1234. He's on YouTube. Y'all make sure y'all go check him out and listen to his song in my poem at the end, okay, y'all? Because that's what I really want y'all to do. Y'all go over there and listen to that, and that's it. Oh yeah, one more thing. I'm sorry, but another thing too is that I recently subscribed to Hulu, because you know, your girl don't have cable, so she just got Hulu. So, I have Hulu and Netflix. I like Hulu. The only downside, which a lot of people would say, is the commercials. That's drive me insane. But I like Hulu because Hulu had I'm stuck on Once Upon a Time. So Hulu had the seasons that Netflix didn't have. So I had went over this to Hulu and I was watching that up. So I am caught up on the Once Upon a Time. So the other thing is, after I got caught up and I then ran out of Once Upon a Time, I ran across this show which was Upstairs Downstairs. And let me tell you, I love the show. I mean, I love that era. I love that time, and I just, and it's a really good show. Y'all should go check it out, and just let me know who else is watching Upstairs Downstairs. Let's chat and let's talk about it, but don't spoil it, okay? Do not, don't do that to me, okay? So, yeah, that is it, and hopefully in the future I'll give y'all more updates on my workout and my body and things like that, as far as my before and after results, because I've been seeing some results in my legs and my arms. Oh yeah, let me show you my arms. Show y'all my arms. Anyway, um but the main thing that I want to work on is my stomach, which is hard to get rid of. But anyway, I'm still gonna push it forward, move it forward, and I'm going to work on my stomach. Okay. But anyway, love you guys. I hope I didn't bore you, which I know I didn't. But anyway, um, I love you guys. I love you guys. I'm just trying to think of anything else that I need to say. All right, that's it. That's it. I'm gone. All right, love y'all. Bye.